everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well and practicing what we have been posting on this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and share this video with your friends so that they can benefit from this recipe. Today we are going to cook green grams, but in another way which we probably are not used to, and that is green gram patties or Ndengu patties or patties, depends on how you pronounce it. And the ingredients that we shall require for this is, of course, Ndengu and or green grams, and boil the green grams with curry powder. That's 1 cup of Ndengu, curry powder, 1 teaspoon, and a bit of salt. And then you boil it until it's ready. Once it is ready, the other ingredients that you require, 1 onion finely chopped, Dhania finely chopped, tomato paste, 1 teaspoon, and dried fruit, Sultanas, half a cup, lemon juice, 1 egg, and breadcrumbs. And we shall also require a bit of salt, black pepper, a bit of chili, coriander, and cumin powder. And turmeric is also optional, so you can add it or you choose not to add. So we continue because I've boiled that. So once it has cooked, the next stage is just to add everything in. These are the ingredients. That's the tomatoes, the onions, and coriander leaves, lemon juice, a tablespoon, and the sultanas, or mixed. If you don't have sultanas, it doesn't have to be sultanas. It can just be any mixed fruit, dried fruit, and tomato puree, 1 tablespoon. And at this stage, because I had boiled it with a bit of salt, I'll add a tiny bit, like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and black pepper, it's just a pinch, and then you cook it on low heat so that all the ingredients come together. So when you are making the patties, it is all well mixed. You can see it's already attaining that beautiful color because of what we've added. So this is one very interesting way of just doing your ndengus, and it can be very attractive to those people who do not normally like ndengus at all. If you do it this way, definitely it will look different, it will taste different because of all that we are adding. And then you see it's coming together now, and the tomato paste actually helps it to bring everything together. So once you're satisfied that it's mixed properly, you can transfer it into a bowl, a large bowl, so you can be able to mash. So I switch off the heat and then transfer it into this bowl. And you can mash it a bit, to make everything come together. And the smell of it, the aroma is coming out now, is very pleasant because of the spices and the onions and the fresh coriander leaf. So just give it a rough mash. It doesn't have to be very fine. I think that's the consistency I'm looking for, because I don't want to mash it into a smooth paste. I still want to have whole green grams in it, because it gives it a very pleasant texture when you're eating. So I'll leave it at that. And if your green grams are still very hot, you can just leave it, put it aside to cool until you can be able to handle. So I'll give it a try and see. So you'll need 1 egg, as I said. This is just for coating. 1 egg. But if you have a lot of green grams, you can add the number of eggs that you will use. And for the breadcrumbs, I use whole wheat bread, fresh bread, 4 slices, and I just blended it to make fresh breadcrumbs. And for the breadcrumbs, what I like to do is to make it tasty. So I add a bit of salt, like half a teaspoon, and then black pepper, just a pinch, coriander, a teaspoon, cumin, half a teaspoon. And if you'd like to have that golden, beautiful color, you can add turmeric, half a teaspoon, and then you just mix it. I prefer using fresh ground breadcrumbs than the dried one or the store-bought one, because when you cook your patties, they'll be crunchy and it actually tastes a lot better than when you use the store-bought one. And the store-bought one, you're not so sure what kind of bread anyway they have used. So with this one, you are sure that you have bought yourself a whole bread and you're using a healthier version of the bread. So we shall try and make sheep patties. Put it on your palm like that. And it will really depend on the sizes you like to have. So for me, I think that's a good size. And at this stage also, another tip for you is, if you realize that the green grams doesn't come together very well, you can add a chickpea flour so that it can help to hold. It will help when you are making the patties, it holds better. So we shall see if this holds. Just put it aside first. You can also make round ones, it doesn't have to be flat. If you like a round shape, that's okay, you can go for it. Make sure to drop the, to get rid of the excess egg before you transfer it onto the breadcrumbs. Because they are very delicate, you don't need to roll it so much. You can just get some breadcrumbs and put it on top, because you have to be careful with it. Make sure it's coated well. So you can make, the shapes you like. I mean, round balls or this type. I love this type because it cooks faster and it's a good shape, like to me, that is. Make sure to coat coat it properly. So once you have made your patties, you can, if you like your patties to be very crunchy outside, when you're eating and it's crunchy, please keep it in the fridge for about 20 minutes to half an hour, so that when you fry, it will be very crispy outside and still very soft inside. So, and you just shallow fry until it attains that, it gets that golden brown color. You turn. So for 1 cup of dry green grams can give you up to 10 patties. Yeah, that's quite a lot for snacking. And this is something you can just have as a snack or just include it in your main meal. Beautiful color, golden brown. Alright, so that is it. Really, it's so simple to come up with a different way of cooking your green grams, your ndengus. Not the, we're used to just stewing it and that is all. But today we've come up with a very interesting, very appealing to the eye, even for somebody who not normally like ndengus or green grams. They will definitely be attracted to this kind of recipe and this product. So please go ahead, go and try it out and see what people will say about it, your family members, especially kids, I say. And you can have it as a snack, as I've said, or just have it as, serve it with something else as for main meal. And it comes in handy, especially if you're traveling. And just pack it. Once you have done it, you can pack it and have it as a snack on the way. And yeah, it's that simple and very nutritious as well. And so yeah, Please go ahead and give it a try and share what you have done with us. Encourage those people who have been looking for other ways of coming up with different ways of coming up with interesting foods using the same ingredients. If you have really not subscribed to this channel, please do so, and remember to share this video with your friends. And for now, we say thank you for joining us. Until next time, bye bye.